Welcome to Walking with Jesus Bible Study. We're going to be in the book of Romans, chapter 4, verse 25. Who was delivered for our offenses, and who was raised again for our justification. And I'm going to repeat that. Who was delivered for our offenses, and was raised again for our justification. Who? There's a lot of people who don't know who it was that came down and saved us. Who? We can make all these guesses. And if you had to guess and if you didn't know who God was and all that God did, when you want to think about who, you have to go through a list like who would do such a thing? What kind of a person, what kind of a being would do that? Who would sacrifice themselves? Who would give of themselves? If we ever gone through something in our life and we needed somebody to come through, if you was in a group or at work, and not that it is, having a day off is the same thing as dying for somebody, but I'm just trying to use an example here. If there was something that had to be done, a major project or something, somebody out of the whole office had to stay and give up their weekend and to do it, who would take that for the team? Who would you think of would do that? Would you think that it would be the actual owner of the business that would come out of his time and would do that? Or would it be the workaholic? The one that has no life? That's always busy at work anyway. Loves the job. Is happy to do it. These are the things that's running through your minds of who would do such a thing. And the truth is, the who that came down was the highest of the highs. The God of the universe, the creator of all things, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, God Almighty, the Most High, the I Am. The I am, meaning I am everything, and all that exists is me because I am, and I created it. And if it wasn't for me, it wouldn't be there. I am that great I am. He himself, who looks down upon us and just sees little mere specks up on its high throne, looking down upon all his creation, who could place the whole entire world into his hand at one time. He is that who came down, gave of himself, became flesh, a being, an almighty being who has the most ultimate powers of all. Came down, became flesh, walked among us, became a speck, became a servant, became a slave, was beaten, mocked, ridiculed, suffered, died for us. That is who came down and took our spot. And who are we? Who are you? Who is your neighbor? Who is your boss? Who are we? We are nobodies. We are merely men, merely flesh. There's a lot of things that God created that is a lot better than us. The angels. And all their angelic beings and the power that they possessed. But God became one of us. He became flesh. He took a piece of himself. his spirit and placed it into a virgin, and inside her womb he created life. Was born, became man, and in thus being so became his son. Who's going to be the King of Kings. And as this king walked upon this earth, did he build for himself, with all the power and majesty that he have, a castle, rode around on the majestic black stallions or the white stallions of horses? Parade around, look at me. I am your God. Bow down before me. Look what I can do. No, he rode on donkeys. He didn't even have a home. He walked upon this earth, his very feet, every day walking among everybody else. He touched the leopards. He sat and ate with people covered in boils and sickness and disease. He picked up the sinners. He picked up the prostitutes. He raised the dead and he healed the sick. He worked with his hands right along with us. He washed our feet, wiped our tears. Most importantly, he gave us his word. He taught us his love. He showed us. Not only did he speak his love, but he taught us his love. He was an example of how to live and how to walk. That is who came down, walked among us, died for us, took our place. Who among your family members, loved ones, that if we was captured by enemy and they was taking people and beating them and torturing them, who would take your spot? The great I am, the creator of all creation, God Almighty, God of the universe, Lord of lords, King of kings, our Father, our Creator, our God. That is who came down and said, I will take your spot. I will be beaten. I will be tortured. I will die for you. That is who. The most highest up in authority, the one who has the most powers, the most important being on this earth from all generations, past, present, and future. The most popular person took our spot. That is who came down and died for us.